everyone, look at this. Now this right here is a board. This is very similar to your life and my life. As expected, most of the time, it goes straight, just like that. Sometimes our hopes go up, but sometimes it goes down. The interesting thing is, when it goes down, it comes back up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I am here today, to tell you to take up a challenge and to give it a shot. Raise your hand if you did a prepared speech in the last 4 Gavel meetings. Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands raised now. Now Gavel offers 4 speeches per meeting, so there should be 16 hands raised right now. There should be 10 more hands. Now what's the reason for this? Now before doing this speech, I did a little bit of research. I casually asked several Gaveliers when they did their last CC speech and why they didn't continue. 50% of them told me that they were not motivated, and the other 50% told me that they could not manage their time. I am here today to tell you to take up that challenge in managing your time and to give it a shot. A couple of months back, after one specific Gavel meeting, Toastmaster Dilanka came to me. He told me, Swarna, there's this competition, you can participate if you like to. And I told him, sir, I have my exams coming up in a week, so I'm not really sure because I haven't spoken in any competitions. And then sir told me that, Swarna, it's okay. If you think you can't manage your time, okay, don't do it. But then if you think you can take that challenge in managing your time and go into that competition, give it a try. Because there's no failing in trying. There's no failing in trying. That's what he told me. And that made me want to participate. I went to that competition, I gave it all I got. Even though I did not win the first place, I became the 3rd runners-up. Apologies, 2nd runners-up. And I learned a lot of information about that topic. And I learned that trying does not fail you. It improves you. It does. In the last 2 weeks, I had my 3rd term examination of year grade 10. Now, I wasn't really prepared for this exam because I was caught up in a little bit of extracurriculars. Even though I liked them, I wasn't ready for the exam. And on the last day, I had history, which is I'm worst at, okay? Last term I had 42 marks and this term I didn't know what I was going to write in the paper. The day earlier, I was coming home with one of my friends called Janitu. Now Janitu is the only person shorter than me in the entire section. And I consider short people wise. So no offense. I told him, Janitu, tomorrow's history, I don't know what I'm going to do. He told me, Ravana, don't worry, man. He told me, tomorrow's your last day. Tomorrow's the last paper you're going to write. Make it count. Okay? Don't procrastinate like you already do. Do you know last time why you failed? Because you were stupid. But this time you're not. This time you're trying to be not stupid. You're going to go home and study, okay, my friend? And you're going to give me a cake on your birthday. Because I'm telling you this right now. He told me, imagine a boxer in a tournament. He gets beaten up so bad and gets fallen down. But then imagine if it's last shot to win it. He jumps as hard as he can and punches as hard as he can to his opponent. Because it's his last chance to prove himself. To try to prove himself. To take up that challenge and try to win. He told me, bro, imagine Maxwell on the World Cup. Australia had an 8% chance of winning, but he went out there and scored 2 centuries and won the World Cup and made me proud. Why? Because he tried. And I'm asking you to try. Because I know you can do it. Now, that's the first time he ever told me something really serious like that, yet it touched my heart. It made me want to study. I went home and studied straight up until 2 a.m. that morning. And next day, on the history paper, I was ready to battle Thanos, you know. I saw the paper coming, the teacher kept it on the table, and I was ready for it. Next thing I know, I was asleep. 30 minutes passed on the clock, I was drooling on it. When I woke up, I remember Jantu's words. Take up that challenge. Prove yourself. Give it a shot. I don't know how I did it, but I crammed the entire syllabus into that paper, and today at our school paper discussions I realized I have got 83 marks. From 42 to 83, because the people in my life told me to try, and I listened to them. And that worked. Now Gavel is statistically, by the way I did the research so I'm not lying, statistically 100,000 people died today. But you did not. So make it count. Okay? No matter which religion you believe in, there's only one you, even though you will be born again, there's only one you. So make it count. Do something. And start with doing your next prepared speech. If you think you can't manage your time, take up that challenge. Because at least you will learn something, and there's no failing in trying. Albert Einstein once said, a man who does nothing is a man who does not make any mistakes. If you're afraid of making mistakes, you can be someone who does nothing. Or else, you can go out there and start making mistakes and learn from them. And then learn that losing one battle doesn't mean losing the war. There's a million more battles to come. I'm telling you to try, because we are just like this boat. Once you go down, we come back up. I'm telling you to take up the challenges in life. Give it a shot and give it all you got. Because you should have heard that saying, try and try. One day you can fly. Even though that's not real,